He's going up top. Targeting and leaping elbow. And he lands it.
An absolute bullseye to the kisser of the champ, who's barely moved ever since.
Nakamura's in real trouble. LA Knight senses it.
Oh, attempted at BFT. Unsurprisingly, Nakamura scurrying out of there.
A lost opportunity for a moment for LA Knight as Nakamura is on the outside of the ring.
Well, LA Knight so close to tasting glory. Oh, God, here we go.
Steel chair is blocked. Oh, Charles Robinson, the veteran referee, warns him. Of course, LA Knight doesn't want to DQ this time.
Oh, spinning back elbow there just as the guard of the megastar was dropped. Now, clearly, Nakamura was trying to get himself disqualified. He was denied, and once again, that steel chair brought back into the ring.
That's how desperate he is. Steel chair is in the ring in a title match. Charles Robinson goes and does the right thing to grab it. The fans want to see a conclusion here.
Well, Robinson knew exactly what Shinsuke...
Oh, no! Oh, no! The mist right into the eyes of Charles Robinson.
And that was a 3 count there, but Charles Robinson, who was at the week from hell, he got dropped by KO at the Elimination Chamber, has just been poison misted by Nakamura.
There's no ref, and LA Knight would have won his title back. The mist went into the eyes of the veteran referee. And now look at what Nakamura's putting forth.
There was a Scorpio rising. Shades of the former NXT UK champ, Meiko Satomura. Well,
he tried to get the mist into the eyes of Knight. Knight got out of the way, and it landed flush on the face of the referee. And now the steel chair is in hand. Oh, and he kicks it away.
Boots it into the face of Nakamura. BFT!
Oh, the BFT onto the steel chair. Onto the steel chair.
Get up, Charles.
He has to have a ref. Here he comes for the win.